Travis Wayne Goodsell. As I finished the video and was uploading it to my movie maker, I decided I wanted to get the caption of Nelson's mistranslation of Israel from the church website. And while I was there, I decided might as well check the church news, see if the church has responded yet to yesterday's meeting, as they went over what do we do about Travis saying the Book of Mormon is coded. Well, they did. The church has doubled down. They're wanting Mormons to not believe in the Book of Mormon being encoded. It's hidden in the top right column. Learn about the Whitmer home, Grandin print shop, monuments to the witnesses, and Susquehanna River. Those are all about the Book of Mormon, guys. That's the fraudulent narrative behind the Book of Mormon. It never happened. It's all code. And so the church, they've decided we're doubling down. We're going to call this code that Travis is talking about, that people are finding out about, just a hoax. And they're perpetuating the incorrect information, which is also code. The Joseph Smith history is code. That's why it's not correct. And so, interestingly, they say the Susquehanna River and not Harmony. Wow. Yeah. That's how they decided to go yesterday in their meeting. The Whitmers, they had no clue about the Book of Mormon. They didn't witness it. I did that video. They apparently missed that video, as they only went to the Book of Mormon abolishment video. The Whitmers and other witnesses, other than the Smith family, were completely unaware. And their testimony was placed at the back of the book. It's a different type font, which means it's from a different printing. And yeah, it was added. There are no signatures, they're typed. And if you do it after 1838, all the Whitmers are gone. Martin Harris, he doesn't want to look like a fool, but he did say and throw Joseph under the bus for the rock and a hat thing. That's why Joseph was assigned to distract Martin Harris, because Martin Harris wanted to be involved. He wanted the characters on the plates. He wanted to see them. They can't let him see them. It doesn't exist. It's all Knights Templar code. You know, Holy Grail, Egyptian treasure plates, buried in the earth. X marks the spot, Southern Illinois, New Jerusalem, the bloodline. And so, yeah, the church is purposely perpetuating the deception. That's how they chose to respond to me. Wow. So, you're going to have to wait a little while for this video. This was over 45 minutes. So, as this one's only 5. But, yeah, Harmony, Pennsylvania, that's north of Pittsburgh. Right in between Ohio, where Sidney Rigdon is the author. I should put that. I'll put it here in this video. The pictures of Sidney Rigdon having written, and the others. Parley P. Pratt's in there because he was the one that went back to Ohio saying, I got this book from these missionaries. It's awesome. It's as if I had written some of it. And thus, they were able to get Sidney Rigdon in and put Sidney Rigdon right to work to get him paid for his work on the Book of Mormon. And that's why Sidney Rigdon was the number one for Joseph, and why Oliver Cowdery was not happy. He wanted to be the number one, and so he left in a huff and accused Joseph Smith of raping a 14-year-old girl. And so the Whitmers, being more with Oliver Cowdery than with the Smiths, went along, especially after David Whitmer was threatened by the Danites in the church, that secret band of Gadianton that were constantly getting Joseph Smith in trouble to get him out of the way, and he just wouldn't get out of the way. He kept getting out of prison. So they then had to assassinate him. An inside job with Willard Richards and John Taylor as the overseers to make sure it got done. I've done that video too. I've done my church history research, guys. There are going to be too many Mormons who get suckered into this. That's why my video on abolishing the Book of Mormon is so essential. The church needs to be uncomfortable. They need to be confronted with the truth. So, alrighty.